waxing of the areola of the new king at St. Paul's Cathedral. Now to Portsmouth and the celebratory illuminations marking the coronation. We take you to the deck of HMS Wally, where Lieutenant Commander Jonathan Goodbye, decorated naval hero of the Great War and ambassador for the British Temperance Movement, will describe the scene. At the present moment, the whole fleet is lit up. And when I say lit up, I mean it's lit up by fairy lamps. Down here, we've even got a king. We've forgotten the king. The fleet is lit up with fairy lamps. And when I say lit up, it's like a fairyland. The whole fleet is in fairyland. It's all is outlined. It's outlined in little lamps. There are also little lamps illuminating this open bar, of which I wouldn't have even the least of interest in. Now, if you'll follow me through, if you don't mind. Here at the starboard side, I can see the HMS Barclay, where the Royal Artillery are preparing to fire rockets and all sorts of things. I'm sorry, I was just telling some people to shut up talking. Now, the artillery prepare to let off their rocket salute, and it would appear that the fairy lamps have caused some degree of distraction, as the Royal Artillery have just sent a round right through the hull here on HMS Wally. Rather a lot of excitement. People diving off the ship, piling into the lifeboats. And the lifeboats they're outlined in little fairy lamps. And I'm going to try to describe to you what it looks like. And what it looks like is that the ship is sinking into the water, and the ship is lit up. And when I say lit up, I mean lamps. And when I say I mean that it's Crowley time.
Crowley time!
Hello, and welcome to Crowley Time with me, Tom Crowley. With me, Tom Crowley. It's summertime, and as the...
Whoops, looks like I made a mess of the thing there.
Oh, look out. Would you please be careful?
Oh, it looks like he told you. Shut up. I didn't do nothing.
Sorry, listeners. With it being summer and everything, the Hollywood star Sylvester Stallone went away for his holidays. And wouldn't you just know it, while he's away, he's left it up to Muggins here to babysit his 3 naughty nephews, Hilvester, Dilvester and Lilvester.
Hey, guys, look at this neat thing I found. Hey, let me get a piece of that. Hey, I saw it first. Let's get him. Hey, get this.
Oh, what's the computer? Oh, come on. Be careful. Please. Sorry, listeners. It's absolute pandemonium around here with those mischievous Stallone-lings underfoot. But nevertheless, we've got a truly smashing, a truly brilliant show for you this month, packed with fun, music, policemen, and a very special guest who, you'll already know, if you know how to read a podcast's title, is television and radio star Gemma Arrowsmith.
Hey, I like her. She's funny.
Sorry, Hilvester, did you want to say something?
Nothing really. It's cool.
No, come on, it's all right. Just speak into the mic there so everyone can hear you.
I was just saying I like that Gemma lady. She's real funny.
That's nice, Hilvester. I agree with you.
Can I say something else?
If you like.
Pee-pee.
All right, off you go.
Hey guys, I said pee-pee.
That's hilarious.
Little tykes. Anyway, never mind them. Let's get to the matter at hand. Oh, and be warned, this next bit features some very violent mental images. Coming soon to ITV1. Gov,
Not now, Sergeant. I'm up to my neck in paperwork here.
I think you're going to want to see this one, Mom.
What?
From the writer of Duty of Honour and a boom operator who used to go out with someone who did accounting for Ian Rankin. Oh, Jesus.
I never thought I'd see such a well-preserved body turn up in a chest freezer in the basement of an abandoned shopping centre twice in a week.
Oh, I just wish the face was either completely melted off or not at all, but it's the fact that it's sort of halfway.
God, this job.
While the world moves on, while the ghosts of the past lie undisturbed, DCI Helena Hoover delves into the cold cases of the past to find justice for the forgotten.
What does the body tell you, quirky pathologist?
Well, it must have been in that freezer for at least 30 years. As you can see, the face is almost completely melted away.
Oh, God.
The body is clearly male, but nothing remains of the fingerprints, and the DNA did not match any in the system.
And there was no identification found on the body?
No identifiable trace whatsoever. Working out who this was will take a lot of time and an awful lot of work.
Well, that's fine.
How do you mean?
Well, he's not getting any deader, is he?
No, I suppose not.
And he was down there for 30 years, you said?
Yeah, 30.
So there's no rush, is there?
No, I suppose not.
Nah.
No Rush. A thrilling new cold case drama that isn't going to pretend there's any real hurry here.
Well, come on, officer. Who remembers a party they were at 30 years ago?
Please try, Mr. Frayne. This could be crucial. Did you leave before 11 p.m. when Michael Decker left, or after?
Well, no, I think I remember leaving, but this is a tough one.
Well, you better think hard, Mr. Frayne, because if you don't remember in the next half an hour,
Yeah?
then I'll knock off for the day. And you know what happens then?
No?
I'll come back tomorrow and ask you again.
Oh.
Starring Suki Farnaby, who you know from that other one about the policewoman. Or was that a doctor? Come to think of it, that was Suran Jones.
Yes, sir. No, I understand, Gov, but...
Was that a super?
Yes, he's... the idiot.
What did he say?
He's saying that we can't spend all these police resources on a closed case until we've caught that serial strangler in Walthamstow first.
Unbelievable. Well, why don't we catch that one, then come back to this one later?
Good idea. I suppose there's no need to hurry, is there?
Yeah.
Gov, he strangled another one!
Yeah, all right.
The Times said, I've never felt so relaxed watching a murder be solved. The Guardian said, positively meditative, I can't wait for the remaining 29 episodes. The Express said, small boat migrants are driving up petrol prices more on page 4. Right, that's a strangler caught.
Excellent work, Sergeant.
Can we go crack this cold case now?
Yes, we can. There's just one thing I've got to do first.
What?
I've got 2 weeks of unused holiday time, and unless I take it now, I'll lose it.
That's smart, Gov. Spain?
No, I'm going to tour the medieval cathedrals of France.
Nice. No rush. Will they shine the light of justice on the shadows of the past, or can they not be bothered today?
Damn it! If Frayne left the party after 11 p.m, then it couldn't have been him. We've been barking up the wrong tree this whole time.
What we do now, Gov?
I guess we have to reconsider our entire list of suspects and start all over again.
Okay. I'm making a cup of tea first, though.
Brilliant, 2 sugars.
Oh, and we're out of hobnobs. I'll go out and get some more.
All right,
Might have to pop to the loo on the way.
fine.
Oh, hello, Kev. Boss, Kev's just back from holiday. I promised him a quick kickabout. Do you mind if we go outside and play?
Not at all. And Sergeant,
Yes, Gov.
take your time.
No rush. Coming soon. Well, soonish. Now, I've told you, Hilvester, your Uncle Sly says you're not allowed more than one sweet treat in a day.
But Uncle Sly's not here right now.
No, but I'm here, and Uncle Sly said you should treat me with just as much respect as you treat him.
You heard him, Sylvester.
Sure thing.
Oh, Lilvester! Little scamp pulled my trousers down.
There go the pants.
See you, Mr. Tom.
Well, I can't deny they're cute, but they're doing my head in. Their Uncle Sylvester should be calling sometime to let me know when he'll be back. Let's check the messages. Hello, this is Crowley Time with me, Tom Crowley with me, Tom Crowley. We can't take your call at the moment. Please leave your message after the tone.
Oh my gosh, what a beautiful bunch of sausages! Have you ever seen a bunch of sausages that looked as delectable as these sausages right here? Give me some of them sausages, whoa!
No, I'm pretty sure that wasn't him. I'm home, darling.
Hello, love. Did you manage to get to the shops?
I did. Help me unpack.
Did you remember the rolls?
Of course.
Did you get Bannerman's?
What else?
Wonderful.
Here at Bannerman's, we respect the old way of doing things. And we know that our customers do too.
Can I open the packet?
Go on then.
So fresh.
Nothing smells as good as a brand new batch, does it? While some manufacturers are happy to entrust their product to automated machines, at Bannerman's, we know there's nothing that adds bounce to a roll like the touch of a human hand.
Look at the craftsmanship. You can tell it's handmade.
I'd like to see a machine match that.
It almost seems a shame to wipe my arse on it.
Almost. At Bannerman's, we've been hand-rolling our toilet paper since 1892. And we don't intend to stop anytime soon.
It's so strong, too. I can't pull this sheet apart.
That'll be the patented hand-woven triple-ply recipe.
With Bannerman's, I know I'll always walk away clean and satisfied.
Bannerman's employs over 700 people at our factory near Yeovil, and more than half of those workers spend their day the way their parents and their grandparents did, rolling up dozens and dozens of spools of toilet paper on our antique looms, with care, skill, and most importantly, love. It's like a holiday for my arse every day.
More like a full spa treatment.
So when you're choosing a toilet paper, think comfort, think strength, and think of our unbeaten 5-year run as Bog Life's Gold Ribbon winner, Effluent Cleansing Solutions category.
Ooh, that Vindaloo's really threatening a vicious encore. I'd better pop to the loo.
Don't forget the Bannerman's.
I'll need it.
Bannerman's hand-rolled toilet paper. Stick a real British institution up your arse. So inspiring. That's what I call working your way up from the bottom. Now, my babysitting duties aside, this month is also very exciting for another reason. You see, we've been blessed with the premiere play of a brand new single, the much-anticipated new offering from a beloved underground presence, one who has been heard on this show many times, but never this close up. Prepare to enter the sound sphere of Glovelawn.
Dewdrops on memories can't hurt me now. Tulips and
Since the release of his debut single, Synchronize, the mysterious electronic music presence known only as Glovelawn has captivated the music press with his enigmatic public image and his erratic release of singularly innovative synthesizer-led pop tunes.
We've got to synchronize before the leopard appears behind your eyes. We've got to...
His new single will be his first commercial release since Athlete's Foot, his floor-filling collaboration with controversial house music star Horrible Dave.
It hurts to dance! It hurts to dance! It hurts to dance! I got a fungus in my toes.
The new single is another collaboration for Glovelawn, this time with rising star vocalist Patches. In an unprecedented exclusive, this show was granted entry into Glovelawn's inner sanctum, his homegrown studio, the seat of power from which his entire musical empire is run, his council flat in Leeds.
Hello. Hi, Tom. Come in.
I'll wipe my feet.
Nah, don't bother. Carpet was here when I moved in.
Oh, all right. While Glovelawn is very generously allowing me an insight into his creative process, as ever he insists that his personal life is completely off limits, not even revealing his real name.
Kevin!
Oh, shh, the man's here.
Oh, sorry, hello.
Hello, is it, Patches?
Patches, yeah, come in. Do you want a tea?
Oh, yes, please.
Did you get milk?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh, shush.
Oh, sorry.
The collaboration between Glovelawn and Patches is clearly an intimate one. The two function almost seamlessly as a unit, their processes intertwining like two dancers weaving expertly around each other.
Can I say mushroom instead of tofu?
Does the rhythm still work?
Yeah, tofu, mushroom, it's the same basically.
Yeah, all right then. Now, what about this? Listen.
How about that?
What is that?
It's just what it is. Listen, I love that. I'm mad on that. That's a whole song right there.
I don't know if it is.
Well, it could be.
I was even able to grab some downtime with the duo to discuss their process.
Yeah, it's dead good working with Kev, with Glovebox.
Glove Lawn.
Yeah, sorry, Glove Bomb. Because he knows how to work all them machines that make the music come out. I wouldn't know where to start. The only instrument I know how to use is me.
And working with Patches certainly seems to have invigorated your creative powers as well, Glovelawn, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, working with Patches is great because her voice has this incredible ethereal quality that lends an otherworldly, transportive sensation to the track.
Yeah, and my voice is quite high, but yours is really low, so that's variety.
Yeah, that's good. Plus she's my girlfriend, so she's round a lot.
All the time, yeah.
Let's get into it. What inspired the new track? What's it about?
Well, what's a piece of string about?
I don't know.
Exactly.
It's about meat, mainly.
Yeah, it is about meat, but it's about a lot of stuff. The existential ennui of today's youth in the face of climate disaster.
There's some nice tinkly noises in it.
The conflict within all of us as we confront our own impact on this world as well as our place in human society.
I definitely feel like I said sausages a lot.
There's a strong sausage element for sure, yeah.
Whether those sausages are symbolic sausages for today's youth and their place on the world, or whether they're, just sausages. Well,
I think we'd say that's for the listener to decide.
Yeah.
And what better way to demonstrate the vibrancy I witnessed at work in that one-bedroom flat than by playing the debut offering from Glovelawn and Patches. An exclusive premiere outing for the new track, Live Without Sausages.
You're using words like vegan and saturated fats. You question what we've eaten. Well, I don't know about that. I know that mass meat farming has a severe impact, and it's the planet we're harming, but that don't alter the fact I can't live without sausages. I can't live without sausages.
You're such an awful piggy one. I guess you are what you eat. Don't you know that countless millions get by just fine without meat? If my great aunt Petunia finds vegan life a piece of cake, can we try substituting a mushroom burger or a plant-based steak? You gotta learn to live without sausages. You know, you gotta control yourself. Learn to live without sausages. You know, you gotta evolve yourself.
When the hunger hits, I get out of my wits, and I can't think straight until I get my grilled pork bits. I need some time to think,
Gotta sink the pink.
'cause I don't
Say
understand.
no to Cumberland.
I'm gonna flip my wig,
Because you can't stop
tripping on tubular pig.
You'll never compromise.
The veil has left my
I
eyes.
wanna scream and shout.
Linda McCartney's
You
out,
won't put down that fork.
because I'm hot to trot with cylindrical
Oh,
pork.
you gotta learn to live
I can't live without sausages.
You gotta control yourself. Learn to live
I
without
can't live without
sausages. You gotta evolve yourself. Learn to live
I can't live without sausages. I can't live without sausages. I can't live without sausages.
Provocative stuff. But what are the duo's hopes for the song?
Hope it makes people tap their toes. Hope it makes people want to dance. I hope it makes people think.
Think about sausages.
Yeah, about sausages, but also about consuming, how much they take from the earth and whether they give enough back. Because if you eat enough sausages, well, maybe a pig has a right to have a nibble on you and all.
You have been eating a lot of sausages, though.
I have, yeah. I can't stop.
It's all right.
And the new single Live Without Sausages is available exclusively at patreon.com/Crowley-time. The track was mixed by Odin Ornhilmarsson, and another elusive musical force, Olaf Clayface, contributed his very own version, the Sizzle Mix, as a B-side. Let's hear a bit of that remix now.
You gotta learn to live without sausages. You know, you gotta control yourself. Learn to live without sausages. You know, you gotta evolve yourself.
I can't live without.
You gotta
Live without.
You gotta
I can't live without.
evolve yourself.
I can't live without. Live without.
You gotta
I can't live without.
evolve yourself.
I can't live without. I can't live without. Can't live without sausages.
Provocative stuff. Once again, to get the original release of Live Without Sausages and the Sizzle Mix, go to patreon.com/Crowley-time and become a supporter of this show for just £2 per episode. You can even sign up for one episode at £2, then download the single and cancel your support right away just to get the song. Though I'd really prefer that you didn't do that, obviously. Stick with it for 2 months. At least. Anyway, now let's go to the phones to get your immediate reaction to the new track. Looks like we've had one message.
Oh my gosh, I can't get over that song about the sausages. Have you ever heard such a great song that was just about a bunch of sausages? Hey, I'm tapping my toes here. Play that sausages song again. Whoa!
Sounds like a hit to me. But we've already had lots of correspondence from you fine listening people recently, so let's go have a read of it in the sorting room. Oh, hang on. The door's already open. What's going on? Uh-oh, sounds like the Stallone nephews have got into the sorting room and are causing Savoy the postmaster rather a lot of bother.
No, you rascal, get off the franking machine!
What's this do?
No, you little bugger, now that's marked up with enough postage to get it to Shenzhen. It's only going to Barcelona.
Cool.
Neat.
It is not cool or neat. Clear off, get out of it.
Oh, watch out. Oh, you little Stallones. Savoy, I'm so sorry about all this hassle. I'm really getting knocked off with those little pests.
Well, I suppose it can't be helped, sir.
Yes, you know, when a friend comes to you in need.
And when that friend's played Judge Dredd.
Yes, well, let's not dwell on that. Right, what's been coming through the door, Savoy?
Rather a lot as it happens, Mr. Crowley.
Marvellous. Let's get started then.
This one's come in from another Tom, sir.
Oh, fantastic. I always love to hear from the Brotherhood of Tom. Let's see here. Good day, sir and or madam. I recently became the 100th patron of the Crowley Time podcast. Oh, thank you very much, Tom. And there were no firework-based celebrations, no national holiday created, not even a mere royal proclamation. Now, as I am an official member of the 1%, how do you intend to placate me before the matter is referred to the House of Lords and the Paw Patrol Stormtrooper Division? Love, Tom. Not you, Tom, but me, Tom, the 1%er Tom. Well, dear me, this is an oversight. I'm so sorry you didn't receive the full pomp and circumstance, Tom. There must have been some sort of administrative error. I'm happy to remedy the situation now, but do remember that, as you well know, we only have about 100 patrons, so we are still operating on a fairly low budget. So we can't stretch to a fireworks display, but we can light a ceremonial sparkler in your honour. Savoy?
Right here, sir.
Yeah. Yep. Well, there it was. Thanks again, Tom, and if more of our lovely listeners go to patreon.com/Crowley-time and sign up to support this show with a mere $2 per episode or local equivalent, maybe we can try to do something a bit flashier for our 200th supporter.
This is all a bit creepy, sir.
Yes, all right.
I know if I were that bloke, I'd be spitting blood after that insult.
Now, Savoy, what else have you got for me?
Well, nothing.
Nothing? You said we had quite a lot in.
Oh, we have. but the rest are all questions for Wingnut, sir.
Oh, fantastic. Yes, it's been quite a while since we heard from him. New listeners may not know, but Wingnut is our resident agony uncle. He's a 5-year-old boy who loves nothing more than to help people in need of advice. Is he around?
Yes, his mum dropped him off earlier. He's been much better behaved than them Stallones. Wingnut.
Coming, Mr. Savoy.
Yes, a good lad. You finish your jigsaw puzzle?
It was a falcon.
Lovely job, son.
We both have names that are things.
What?
Wingnut, did you hear the good news? We've had some letters in for you.
Oh, goody.
Come on then, say hello to the listeners. Savoy, play his special music.
Okay, Skipper.
Hello, my name is Wingnut. I am a 5-year-old boy who helps you with your problems, and sometimes I feel angry and I don't know why. We have got some lovely letters from you who need help with your problems, so why don't we just stop messing about and get on with it, alright? Our first question is from @SongOfTheOs, who asks, is emotional Twitter detachment a thing? Well, Mr. Os, if my daddy is to be believed, I think that you are talking about Elon Musk, who bought the website called Twitter and murdered the bird on the website so it had X's go on it. My daddy likes to go on a Twitter a lot, and he has been talking in a low voice and saying French words about it, but my mummy says that it is for a load of blowhards with verbal diarrheas who need to get over themselves. I am not allowed to use the internet yet because it is dangerous. Our next letter is from Peter Shanks via an email, who says, hello, Wingnut. If a tramp poos his pants in a forest and no one is around to see it, does it still make a smell? My wife says it does not, but I say it does. Thank you, and give my love to Tom. Thank you, Peter. I will tell Tom you love him. And as to your question, I do not know for certain, as I could not be close to this thing happening because you said that no one is around. However, sometimes a fox does a big poo on the garden path when no one is around at my house, and I can confirm that it smells very, very, very bad. More importantly, I think that you and your wife should find more interesting things to talk about. When my daddy tells my mummy about the fox poo in the garden, she says, for goodness sakes, can't you find something more interesting to talk about? Hope that helps. Our final letter was sent over the email by James Curtis, who says, hi, Wingnut. I'm finding that the rates clients are willing to pay me are inversely proportional to the good that they do in the world. I have clients whose work I don't care about, who pay me lots of money, and I have clients whose work I really care about, who can only pay me a minimum rate. Usually I can do both at different times, but sometimes both types of clients will ask me to help them at the same time. In these cases, what do you recommend I do? James, this is a question that has plagued humankind since time immemorial. We have only so much time to spend on this earth before the stork comes back for us to pick us up in its big beak and fly us back up to heaven. It is very important to make money. I know this because otherwise you will be like my mummy and daddy and spend all day looking at bits of paper that have come through the door and saying, "Oh," and walking up and down and then picking up the bits of paper and saying, "Oh," again. But also, you must be happy with the work that you do, or else you will be like my mummy and daddy as well, and come home from it every night and say, "Thank God I'm free of those assholes for a few hours." I think, James, that if you have to choose, only you know if you need the money from the money job more than the happiness from the nice job. And when you have chosen, you should make peace with your decision and accept it. As the philosopher Alan Watts said, the real secret of life is to be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and now, and instead of calling it work, realize it is play. And speaking of play, I have got a date with a musical plastic tube which teaches me how the human circulatory system works, so I have to go. Thank you for sending me all your problems. I have had a nice time solving them. Goodbye.
And off he goes. Thanks, Wingnut.
Thank you. Peter Shanks loves you.
What a bumper bundle of wisdom from our very own diminutive Buddha. He'd never run around causing chaos like those naughty Stallone nephews. Thanks to everyone who wrote in, and thanks especially to James Curtis for posing such a weighty question. I think Wingnut especially enjoyed grappling with that one. And for that, I'm awarding you
Letter of the Episode!
And as
Letter of the Episode!
you win a free digital download of Discount Bin, this show's red hot soundtrack album stuffed to the gills with bangers. That'll be on its way to you shortly. If you'd like to write in with a comment or a question or ask Wingnut for some advice, just email crowleytimepodcast@gmail.com. That's
crowleytimepodcast@gmail.com.
And you never know, you could be
Letter of the Episode!
In particular, I'd love to hear from you all about what sort of thing you'd like to hear more of in the show. Don't get me wrong, I love how you listeners give me attention and sometimes even money and just let me fanny about doing whatever I like. But if there's something you'd particularly like to hear more or less of from this show, I'd love to hear about it. But for now, Savaloy, I think it's time... Savaloy?
In here, Mr. Crowley.
Savaloy? What are you doing in that box addressed in Frank for shipping to Bora Bora?
It was them little Stallones. They tricked me. They said there was custard tarts in here.
Guy loves his custard.
Okay, well, don't panic, but you're right next to the outgoing mail chute.
What?
It's okay, as long as nobody... Savaloy! Oh, you little Stallones! You've really done it now! Now Savaloy's going to have an impromptu holiday in French Polynesia. And I've got to go get him back, so I'll have no choice but to go join him.
It sounds all right to me.
For goodness sakes, can't you just behave yourselves for 5 minutes? I don't even want you here. I never wanted you here. The only reason you're here in the first place is because your Uncle Sly didn't want to take you on holiday with him.
We didn't mean any harm, Mr. Tom.
Yeah, that was really mean.
Come on, boys. It's all right.
Let's get out of here. Yeah.
Oh no, boys, come back. Oh, that's torn it. I'd better get after them. You lot, see what's on telly. Now, as the new hopefuls approach the second stage here on Star Eliminators, the competition really begins to hot up. Part-time bricklayer Trovy Bucksheath was brimming with confidence in the corridor, but now, in front of the judges, can he deliver the goods?
Hello, who are you?
My name's Trovy Bucksheath.
Oh, wow, what an amazing name.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
Trovy, what are you going to sing for us today?
I'm doing Living in a Box by Living in a Box, but just the Living in a Box bit.
The song Living in a Box?
Aye, but just the Living in a Box bit.
Right, well, take us away, young man.
I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box.
Is that it?
I could do some more, eh?
Would you?
Yeah, right. I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box.
That's fine. Let me just stop you there.
All right, fair play.
I don't know what you were thinking when you came in here, but that was absolutely brilliant.
Oh, aye.
Yes, genuinely fantastic. Oh, I agree. Martina, yeah, incredible.
Fantastic.
Would you do it again?
Oh, well, yeah, great.
Take us away, Trovy.
I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box.
Oh.
Just wonderful, Trovy. Trovy,
Yeah?
can I have a go?
Well, like at the same time as us sort of thing.
If that's all right.
Aye, why not? 1, 2, 3. I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box.
Oh.
Absolutely incredible. Wow, that was wicked.
Never seen anything like it.
Maybe we could all sing it together.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, brilliant. Trovy, could you count us in?
Right, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box.
Amazing.
Just blissful. I feel like I've seen my mum again.
Guys, shall we just stop this?
What, you mean stop the competition?
Yeah, let's just not have a show anymore.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it's like music is a shared celebration, like a psychic mind meld through melody with the power to bring people together. It seems wrong to turn it into something competitive.
Exactly, Amanda. I know exactly what you mean.
Let's just go out there and sing. Sing for the love of it, and anyone who wants to join us, well, they just can. I'm with you, Martina.
Trovy, will you lead us?
What, me?
Who better, Trovy?
Well, all right, great, let's go.
I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box.
It looks like thanks to Trovy and living in a box, I'm gonna have to find a new job. Hillvester? Dillvester? Lilvester, where are... Oh, there you are. Listen, Stallones, I really didn't mean what I said.
Yeah, you did.
We get it. We're bad. Yeah.
No, you're not bad. You can be a bit of a handful sometimes, all right, and you do love running around pulling people's trousers down.
Yeah, we do like that.
You're good kids, really. You just need to understand that sometimes grown-ups are busy or stressed out or going through something that kids wouldn't even know about. And sometimes they're trying to make an audio sketch show released as a podcast. And if they are, you can't push them like that because grown-ups aren't perfect either. Do you understand?
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe.
Good. Look, kids, why don't you go put your shoes and coats on and we can all take a nice flight to Bora Bora to rescue my postmaster.
Yay!
Great. Let me just close up the show and I'll be right with you. First, let's see if anyone's called.
Hey, is this the place that my husband keeps calling up about the sausages? My phone bill is through the frickin' roof with all these calls about the sausages.
Muriel, don't go complaining to this sausages place.
Charlie,
I'm trying to...
when you
Listen,
pay the phone
this
bill,
is my business.
you can call
I
this
wanna
number
talk
as
about
much
the
as you want.
Sounds like they're working that out themselves. Well, folks, looks like everything's worked out for the best, except for Savaloy, who'll be spending 40 hours in the hold of an airmail flight to the South Pacific. But still, we've all had a lot of fun and learned a lot. And for that, I'd like to thank my very special guest star for this episode, Gemma Arrowsmith.
Oh, thank you for having me on the show.
Gemma, have you ever had any notable babysitting disasters?
4 A-levels, 9 GCSEs, and a level 2 knotting badge from the Girl Guides.
Classic. Gemma is all over comedy on radio and television in the UK, known for her writing and acting in Tracy Ullman's show, Upstart Crow, Stath Lets Flats, and much more besides. She also recently had her own sketch show out on BBC Radio 4, which I was lucky enough to appear in a bit, Gemma Arrowsmith Sketched Out. It's still available on BBC Sounds and definitely recommended to anyone who enjoys this show.
You should also look up Hayley and Ruth, 2 stars, a brilliantly funny improvised podcast that she makes with friend of the show and fellow comedy genius Susan Harrison. Most recently, she's joined the regular cast of the preschool sensation Justin's House on CBeebies. So if you've got small children, you'll probably be watching her quite a lot in the near future, whether you like it or not. But you should like it, because it's a full-fledged studio sitcom for little kids, with brilliant writing, incredible performers in it, and loads of cool stuff like puppets and songs. Furthermore, follow Gemma on all the socials at Marrow. That's MMAARROW. To keep up with all the fantastic stuff she gets up to. Don't forget, if you support this show on Patreon, your bonus material is the digital release of Live Without Sausages by Glovelawn and Patches, including cover art and Olaf Clayface's Sizzle Mix. So go over to patreon.com/Crowleytime and download it now. And if that remix is sweet, sweet honey in your ears, make sure to check out the anthology comedy horror podcast Ramon Fear's Terror Tapes, which Olaf produces and writes amazing music for. They've got new episodes coming out soon, one of which involves a promising young actor called Tom Crowley. So subscribe to Ramon Fear's Terror Tapes on your podcast app or visit ramonfear.com to catch up. If you're not yet supporting Crowley Time, but oh my god, you want to, then once again that web address is patreon.com/Crowley Time. Every penny goes towards paying me and everybody else who contributes to this show. So keep that support coming in. Keep this show funny, keep it ambitious, keep it regular, and most importantly, keep it Crowley. The next episode will be released when a rabbit first overpowers a magician and pushes them into the hidden portal inside their hat. So make sure to subscribe so you'll be alerted at the precise moment that happens. Everything you've just heard was made by me, Tom Crowley, and featured special guest performer Gemma Arrowsmith. The Bannermans and No Rush music was by Nicolas Jeudi, and Odin Ornhill-Marson mixed Live Without Sausages. Please submit all praise, questions or complaints to @atomcrowley on social media or email crowleytimepodcast@gmail.com. To help me pay for these 4 tickets to Bora Bora, go to patreon.com/crowleytime and become a supporter today. Or go to crowleytime.com and buy some of the show's merchandise or its soundtrack album. And remember, when you feel so hungry you could eat a horse, be sure to stop at the hooves. Right, I'll just book us these airplane tickets and we'll be off. Let me just see here. Log into my airline account. Oh, seems I left it logged in. And it says I was looking up a flight to my butt.
Gotcha, Mr. Tom.
You sure did, you little scamps. Now, come on, let's get ready. Where are your shoes, Lil Vesta? Come on, go get them. And you, Dill Vesta, you haven't even got your socks on. And Hill Vesta, where are your boxing gloves? You can't go out without them. What'll people say if you go outside not wearing your boxing gloves? They'll probably say, yo, where are your boxing gloves? Or something like that.